people, wonder shall never end. Now wow, now wow. I wonder what their mission this time is. According to the information reaching us, they said Kabiesi's father, Paropo, caught one of the cook that is cooking for him and the other palace, other members of the royal family. You know, that the lady was in the kitchen, and the father, according to the story, they said the man said his instinct was telling him that there was something wrong with that lady in question. And according to the information, they said it was Igbi who employed that lady while the Olories were still in the palace. So the lady have been working there anyway, but you know that sometimes some people have a very good spirit that when anything wants to go wrong that will affect them, they will be feeling somehow. So the father said he wasn't comfortable that day. Then the other mind of his told him to go around the palace, you know, around the premises where all of this thing is happening, as in especially where that lady was cooking. His instinct keep telling him that this lady is up to something, this lady is up to something. And but he couldn't lay his hands on exactly what the lady or what the problem is. So they said while he was just crossing the kitchen, he noticed that the lady was on call, you know, and the person was telling her what she would do. You know that when someone is making a suspicious call, if she sees someone, her action will tell you that things are not the way it ought to be. So when the lady saw Kabiesi's father coming, her actions told the man that all is not well. And they said the man have to rush him immediately. Rush her, sorry, and ask her to continue the call because she wanted to cut the call. The man said, don't cut that call, continue with the call. So while she was answering the call, Paropa was able to find out that it was Igbi that was calling the cook while the cook was cooking. So, but the funny thing is that they say when the lady finally caught the call, you know, when she was answering again in presence of Kabiesi's father, it wasn't the same way she felt relaxed answering the call that she was doing. So they asked her, who called you? She wanted to lie at first, but having found out that Kabiesi's father already noticed that she was on call with Igbi, she said it was one of the Olories. One of the Olories. Who is that Olori? They said this lady started when she found out that she cannot deny it. That was when they said she told Paropo that it was Igbi. And they asked her, why is Igbi calling you? Because information have it that after all the Oloris left the palace, all this cook, the servants, the royal maidens, the everybody, all the staff, they were summoned. And they said, they told them that henceforth, you are no longer answerable to these Oloris. They are no longer in the palace. And for them to leave the palace, there was a reason that they were sent out of the palace. So you being answerable to them simply means that they are out there, but they are still inside the palace. And for that reason, you are no longer answerable to them. Don't take instructions from them again, especially pertaining what is happening in this palace. So why are you talking with her? Why? Because Paropa happens to hear some of the things. How Igbi is not even smart enough. Because I believe that if she is smart enough, by the time she find out that the call was interrupted, she should have changed topic. But I believe that that is when God wants to expose her. So they said, Paropo started asking the lady, what did the Igbi ask you to do? She said there was this spice in her chambers that she is telling the cook to go and bring and start using, that if she did not bring it out, that the thing might spoil and all of that. You know that they used to cook in the palace. I mean the Oloris. They have their own kitchen. They have their own private kitchens in the palace while they were in the palace. So this lady is trying to tell us that Igbi is saying that she should go and bring the spices in her chambers and start using it so that the thing will not spoil, you know, by the time they, as if they did not use it, that if it wastes much time, that it might spoil or something of that nature. So the Paropo was still not convinced with that explanation, and Paropo was asking her, but you were told not to talk with these people. Why is it that it is now that you are cooking? As in, Paropo became uncomfortable. Even when they said Paropo have to involve Kabiesi, summon the girl before Kabiesi, and they were asking her, why will you be taking orders from Igbi, knowing that you were told not to do so? Because they left the palace for a purpose, and there is no how they will be outside the palace giving orders. What spices is it that the palace cannot provide that Igbi want you to go and bring and use? Ha! They said they were worried though, and the lady keeps saying that not, it was just a spice. That is what she told her. As a matter of fact, she have not even gone to get the spice and everything, that she was just calling her to do that. My people, when I hear this, I said, now wow, you see this Igbi, all this other stuff in the palace, they might still be using them. Oh. You see this, but the good thing is that now that Paropo have find out that this person is not trustworthy and she was employed by Igbi, keeping her there won't be necessary. It will be endangering their own lives. So the best thing for Paropo to do is to relieve that lady of her duty with immediate effect. After all, there are a lot of people out there who are ready to work in the palace, who are ready to abide by the rules and regulation, even though there is no one to trust, though, but at least let it not be the one that Igbi employed. Because you know that as long as they are the ones that employ them, they will always be answerable to them. Even when you tell them not to, they will tell you, okay, you don't monitor them, you don't stay always with them. They will still be having opportunities to do things their own way. So I don't think it's a good thing for them to still keep that lady. But thank God, at least Paropo was able to find out that this person is not who they think she is. She is capable of doing anything, working with Igbi. And let's not forget that Igbi and the rest of these Olories, they are not happy with Paropo simply because he is supporting Queen Naomi. Simply because he advised Kabiesi to bring back Queen Naomi and put Queen Naomi in the royal manor. Because that decision was Kabiesi and the Paropo's decision. Even though they said Iyanifa also advised Kabiesi before. So when the Oloris find out that Paropo is part of it, they were not happy with him. And they can do anything to buy the man, but God big past them. So when I hear this, I said the best thing to do is to discharge the lady with immediate effect. Whether she is innocent or not, as long as Igbi is connected, that's the best thing to do. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. Bye. I love you. See you.